Got an interesting Hot Wheels for you here today. It's called the Duck and Roll, and it is a, believe it or not, it's a treasure hunt. And how do you know that? Look at the flame in the eye. That's the treasure hunt symbol. Pretty neat, huh? How they incorporated that. So let's talk about this car that is a duck. It's pretty neat. It's got some really big green 5-spoke wheels on it with green tires. Really cool. Got the Hot Wheels on the wing there, incorporated into the wing. And below the Hot Wheels, you'll find the RYU for the designer of this car, Ryu Asada. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. I find it interesting that they're letting Ryu put his or her name on these cars. I've never seen a Larry Wood on the side of a car. It could be on there. I just haven't seen it or haven't noticed it. So interesting decision on the part of Hot Wheels, and it's a good homage to the creator of the car. I would like to see them do that more often, quite honestly. Got the wing coming back, swept back, very aerodynamic. Got the green base on the car. It's gold. Very good looking car. Got the big orange beak. And then we've got the motor out back. So let me spin it around. Let's take a look. I think this angle gives you a better idea of exactly what the car looks like. The side view is not necessarily 100% representative. Looking at the car from the front, you get the idea that this car may have an angry look to it. But then it's got just a little bit of a smile on that beak. So it's hard to say whether this is a totally angry look or a smile look. To be honest, it's a very subtle design aspect, which shows the ultimate artistry of Ryu Asada. The 10 o'clock position is not that significantly different from the 2 o'clock position, with the tempo basically being the same from both angles. The left side of the car is basically exactly the same as the right side of the car. And just for kicks and giggles, I'll say that there's no windows on this car, there's no windshield, there's no door mirrors, there's no door handles, there's no fenders per se. So none of that applies. The 8 o'clock position starts revealing a little bit of the motor and the propeller that's back there on this vehicle. Now we get to the business end of this vehicle. We got a couple of huge exhausts, or would they by a chance be intakes? I'll say they're exhausts. Huge exhausts at the top of the motor. Then we got the motor of some sort. And then we got the big propeller, which implies that this thing would be a motor-powered duck, which would probably make it pretty fast. The 4 o'clock position is basically the same as the 8 o'clock position, so I won't go any further with that. The base of the car has nothing modeled on it. Basically nothing at all. It has Duck and Roll, 2019 Mattel, and Made in Malaysia. That's it. It doesn't even have a SKU code. It does have a date of manufacture, which is kind of odd, but I would have liked to have seen a SKU code on there as well. Always like to see a SKU code. The top view reveals a couple of things. First, that the exhaust pipes are not hollow. They're basically solid. Well, they may be hollow inside, but they're from being a exhaust pipe standpoint, they are solid from our view. And it also reveals the size of the beak on this vehicle. That's a pretty big orange beak you got there. It also shows off the treasure hunt eyes really well. And there you have it, folks, the Duck and Roll. A very creative vehicle from Hot Wheels by Ryu Asada. It's something unusual. It's a treasure hunt, which makes it somewhat valuable. I know a lot of people will pass it up as a peg hanger, but the fact remains, it's a treasure hunt. And if you want to complete a collection of treasure hunts, you're going to need this vehicle in your collection. So go out and get it. It's not a bad looking vehicle. It's got some interesting, unique things about it, and it's worth reviewing. Hope you enjoyed the review. Please like and subscribe, and have a great day.